gains today on Monday, August the 21st. As the market drifted higher, we were net long on the Nasdaq, and those were the gains on the day, plus 43.25, and reducing our drawdown to 35.25. This is the amount that we are away from the last peak on August the 8th, about $3,500 away, ahead of the hypotheticals. I had to readjust those based on the updated portfolio calculator. There was error tracking from last week, and so with today's gains, that's minus 10,880. So Monday up on the week, same amount as today. Up on the month, quarter, and year. Let's go to the market and trades on the day. So a slow developing rally in the Nasdaq. We've seen this pattern before. The market gap continues and then comes back, takes out its lows, and then rallies again. This is becoming a more frequent pattern that we've seen more lately. And we only had one strategy that went long, and so we were net short on the S&P early. And this turnaround put us profitable on the net short for the S&P and only stopped out robot Nasdaq. And so we only had one long Nasdaq strategy and 4 short ES strategies early on. And so it worked out for us for that pullback, even though our Nasdaq strategy stopped out. And then as the market moved higher, we had more strategies get long. And so we were in sync with the market today. Ticks still weak. August. Plus 692 is the high on the ticks, minus 919 is the low. A narrow advanced decline line range, although it did hit minus 1380, selling off here. Didn't really recover as much as the market recovered in the Nasdaq and the S&P. The Russell didn't take out its early highs. The S&P and the Nasdaq did. And let's go over the trades on the day for the E-minis as well as the micros. So let's go over the S&P first. We had this short trade, SR counter trend 2. It was short, took some heat, hit its profit target plus 575. Dynamic tick pullback ES captured an afternoon rally and was plus 575 as well. And then opening chop was short here. And then that sell-off early on got it net long, and then we had an exit time. Up on the day though, plus 225. And then tick count trend, dynamic turnaround, went long, plus 775, hit its profit target. Chop News was barely up on the day. It took the short trade, long trade, short trade, plus 100 on the day. And then Tick Chop News was plus 475 on the day. So some good short trades and long trades on the S&P. On the Nasdaq, it was Robot, minus 425. You see that trade here, the trade that's affecting Robot the most. Tick count trend, tried to short here twice, minus 1250. Tick reversal, plus 5. Kind of a scratch trade at the end of the day. We had 4 contracts long at the end of the day, and the market did not follow through. It was happy to hit 15,000 on the Nasdaq and then pull back. And then Zoom earnings were at the end of the day. We had tick long aggressive, a little trade here, plus 20. Was positioned to really do well if the market rallied into the close. Bounce reversal, same thing, minus 325, position to take on the end of day rally. It didn't follow through. Mag 7, 975. And the final trade of the day was the trade on the day, plus 26.95 on the momentum reversal. This one's calling some good trades. It's a reversing market this month. You can see the green, which represents the profitable days, yellow, which represents the losing days. And so good trades on momentum reversal this month. Let's look at the micros. Same trade. I'm showing the same trade signals on my side on the micros. Let's look at the micro S&P first. Plus 5750 on SR counter trend. And then tick dynamic pullback. Plus 5750 open and chop. Plus 2250. Tick count trend dynamic turnaround. This one was plus 7750. Chop news plus 750. Tick Chop News plus 46.25, and then the Nasdaq micros robot minus 42.50, tick count trend minus 125, tick reversal I show 0 right around break even, tick long aggressive plus $2, bounce reversal minus 33, mag 7 plus 97.50, and plus 269.50 on momentum reversal. That was the trade of the day once again in the E-minis and the micros. And I'm showing that the signals match on my side. Let's look at the volume sum day, kind of a sideways day. NVDA really was up today, driving the Nasdaq up around 8%, closing in on 500. The ticks were at the end of the day net neutral, net short, and then net neutral, which is interesting because the market went up. And then here's the market depth indicator, which updates the bids and the offers. And the market internals, the VIX, I'm showing was 1713, down on the day on the VIX. And so kind of a mixed day, waiting for NVIDIA earnings on Wednesday after the bell. Like I said, NVIDIA is rallying into those earnings. It tested 400 last week, and now it's up working on the $500 level. It's at 469 now, 471 after hours. You can see how it recently tested 400, and then it's zoomed since Friday. Last Friday it was down at 416, and it's rallied since Friday's lows to Monday's high. 54, 55 points. Pretty incredible move, over 10%. And so NVIDIA certainly is driving the Nasdaq quite a bit. So if the market internals look weak, you know why. So NVIDIA earnings after the bell on Wednesday, and Jackson Hole on Friday, working towards our equity peaks of $3,500 away from our equity peaks. Want to work towards those. Looking forward to trading the rest of the week.
Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.